find their evil rodent leader, Ricky the Bouse. Y'all captured Ricky the Bouse and are working on currently taking him out of the dungeon. You have just reached city street level. What do you do? Sure.
Brothers and sisters, I must go to healer first. Yes.
Yeah, I'm same. Right now, Aang's is barely on his feet.
Aang and Tancred, if you recall, were both poisoned by some diseased rats. They have rat gut.
I and Henri can separate and go to healer by ourselves.
Aang vomits and says same.
Okay. Well, let's run with Aang and Tancred real quick. So you guys are cruising around looking for a healer. Do you know where one is?
Sorry, my internet was cutting in and out. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So where are you guys trying to go?
I guess where on the map did we come out at?
So you guys came out on the southern end of the map. Let me pull mine up to. Yeah, you're over by number 5, just by that gate right there.
Okay, so I'm gonna take a look at this here map.
Probably 11 is where it is, isn't it?
Wizards of the Plains, mug half full, pointy end trinkets, Victoria's Secret. Which one of these is a healer?
There isn't one listed on the map.
Oh, that's right next to Castle Uzak then.
No, the temple is up just northeast of number 1.
Yep. I guess we'll be heading there.
Yep.
All right. When you all arrive at the temple, you are greeted by an acolyte wearing brown robes. They say, "Greetings, travelers. How can we be of service today?"
I'm letting Dragon Guy take this one. This seems more his type.
All right.
Brother, me and this brother Henri needs assistance. We need a healer.
Well, we do have healers here, but they are a little pricey.
That's some sort of acolyte. What is this?
Unfortunately, we do have an overhead to maintain, and we need to make sure all of our individuals are fed.
How much is for healing?
It depends on what you need. Let me take you back to one of our healers. And they walk you through the temple. It's a gorgeous temple, 3 stories tall. You're going through this central grand hall with these beautiful ivory pillars running floor to ceiling up 3 floors. There's a wooden balcony encircling the entire grand hall, and they take you through a side alcove that's full of incense and the smells of astringents and cleaners and such. In one of the rooms, they take you to this old woman who looks like she's in her early thousands. She's just ancient, and they bring you to her and say, "This is Mistress Yowl. She will help you."
Is there a bed or anything nearby?
There is a bed in her room that it's for her work bed. Yeah.
I asked how much it is to heal me.
Well, that depends on what ails you, my child.
Rat bites, lots of rat bites.
Rat bites can cause a lot of problems. Let me look at what you have here. Please lay down on the bed.
the bed.
Oh, he's very receptive to orders, I see. And she starts waving her hands over you and poking and prodding. And when she gets to your abdomen, the pain is so intense that it snaps you awake. Just in time for her to say, "As I suspected, rat gut. This
How
is
much?
not an easy cure. Either it will cost 300 gold, or you can go find me the supplies, and I can do it for 50 gold.
Any
Yeah,
other
what?
options?
Pardon?
Any other options?
Unfortunately, it requires about 250 gold worth of supplies.
Is there anyone that you need hit right now?
I am a pacifist. I do not believe in hitting, only
Exactly,
healing
like
those
you-
who have been hit.
Exactly. You don't hit anybody, but I'm sure you need people hit.
Hold on.
No, my Eldath, my patron, does not encourage violence and encourages us to forgive and let go.
I don't understand.
That is unfortunate.
All right, Tankard, what you got?
Sister, is it possible if you could heal us first and let us grab those supplies you need?
This is an interesting proposition. Go ahead and roll persuasion. How would I know that you will come back with the supplies?
Under the name of my father Muhammad, I promise you.
Hmm. You seem trustworthy to me, but this one, I don't know him.
I give you his promise.
I will make a deal with you. I will heal you, but I will place upon you a binding. If you do not return here within 1 week, then you will have your disease come back tenfold.
Is there any other healers?
Not that know how to deal with rat gut.
Fine.
Do you agree?
Yeah.
And you, Mr. Lizard Man?
Yes, I accept the binding, sister.
Then I will take your 50 gold now and get your supplies later.
About that 50 gold.
Then I will take it all when you come back. Oh, you're so cute. And she
Got
goes
it.
about healing you. It's going to take a couple hours for her to heal you guys. Jarlene and Chrono, what are you guys up to?
My buddy Joe.
What'd you say, Jarlene?
Heading to the castle to see my buddy Joe.
All
Got a
right.
round of rituals for him.
So when you guys get there, the sun's just going down, and so it's dusk. It's a beautiful night, actually, nice and clear. The stars are starting to come out, the moon rising in the distance. Smell of fresh baked bread hits your nostrils because for some reason the bakeries just never stop.
Hell yeah, it's my kind of town.
Right, hot cross buns especially. They're just pumping stuff out all day. So you guys get to the gate and you see two guards standing there. You're walking up with Rick Bouse on your shoulder, and they say, "Halt! Who goes there?"
I just want to go ahead and drop the rat in front of me. Yo, us, come on.
Wait, hold on. Is that
Get
the Pied
Joe.
Mouser?
Go get your captain.
Go get Joe. I'm sorry, Captain Joe. It's not First Name Friday. So they run off to grab Captain Joe, and he comes back. Charlene, my friend, how have you been?
Hey, Joe, it's good to see you again, bud. Got this rat for you. Should be
This
the
rat?
last one too.
Dear goodness, in the name of all the gods, that's the Pied Ratter.
No, he's the Tide Ratter.
Oh, you always were funny. Well, there's a huge bounty on this rat's head. I Please come inside. I will bring you to Ed. And they bring you back to the same outbuilding at the castle. He leaves you there for a couple minutes. During that time, the Pied Ratter starts, even though you bound his snout shut, he starts trying to speak.
I'm gonna give him a good solid kick to the guts.
After a moment, or after a few minutes, Ed comes in. Oh, it's you again. What can I do for you? They said you had something I might want to see.
Hold on, Mike. Peter's freezing on me. There we go. Okay. You owe us 500 for the rat. You owe us a bounty for this one.
You've completed the rats mission bounty that I gave you.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't done. Come on now. Let's get paid. Let's get out of there.
And that. Oh, how was he involved? We've been looking for him.
You mean Ricky?
Rick Bouse? Yes, he's unaffectionately known as the Pied Ratter. He drags around rodents to do his bidding. We thought he might be involved. Did you happen to capture his pan flute?
I don't know if we did or not, actually. Okay.
Well, here's your 500 gold for the mission that you accomplished, 1,000 for the Pied Ratter, and I would personally give you 300 gold for the flute. Terrific. Thank you. Here's your money.
1,800.
Incidentally, you are traveling with a giant lizard man, is that true?
Might be. What's the deal?
Well, the giant lizard man brought some information to our attention. The Duke would like to meet him in person. And of course, his companions are invited as well.
Just say when and where.
2 days hence, let us say at 1 bell post. It will be just after his official greeting time, and you will have a little bit of time private with him.
Sound good with you, Chrono?
It looks like your friend is having a stroke.
Good by us, Dookie.
Jarlene's asking if you're cool with meeting with the Duke 2 days hence. Terrific. Gods, come take away this giant rodent. And 2 of you, be gone. I have nothing more to say.
Is Joe still around?
As you're walking out, you do see Joe at the gate.
Okay. Before we head out, I want to know, hey, that rat thing kept yelling about her that she was coming. I don't know what's going on, but he might be crazy. Keep an eye out.
Well, we have some monster intelligence gathering agents that might address this. So, in addition, I have something I'd like to address with you privately. Can you come back tomorrow night?
Sure
Actually,
thing.
can you meet me at a mug half full tomorrow night? Call it 6 bells.
6 bills, mug half full. Sure thing, Joe.
Come alone, please.
See you there.
Terrific. Yes, you're a team of 4, Tancred. I am track-a-lackin'. All right, so your guys' endeavor with Ed took about an hour. At this point, Aang and Tancred are about halfway through being healed.
Perfect.
I'll go grab some buns on the way over, but sure.
Hot Cross Buns is a little out of your way, but not too far. You're able to make it there. And they're just about to close, so they're having their nightly clearance sale.
Hell yeah.
Things aren't entirely fresh. They've been sitting out a little while, but that's okay. They'll give you a dozen assorted buns for a silver.
Done. Let me get 2.
All right. 2 dozen assorted buns. And a wink and a smile from the lad behind the counter.
Nope. All right.
All right. As you guys approach the temple, there is an acolyte out front. Good evening. We are just closing the doors to all those that aren't registered with their deities here. Is there something I can help you with?
We're here to pray.
Oh, and who is your deity?
Bane.
Bane. Bane. I do believe we have an altar to Bane. I think we can get you in. Come quickly. Let me get you registered with the temple.
Sounds
And
great.
they just jot down your name and who your deity is, and they show you the way back to the altar of Bane.
Cool. I'm gonna sit chill out and pray.
Okay. Jarlene, as you pray, you feel invigorated and filled with the power and the certainty of your deity, and you feel like you will be inspired at some point in the future. All right. What's that, Jarlene? Got nothing. You're muted. I stack up to 3.
Okay.
So at this point, Aang and Tancred, the kindly old lady, finishes her work and says, "Well, gentlemen, you are good to go. I will see you in less than a week, I hope." And she cackles a little bit. "Or else it will be not pleasant."
I have resurrected!
I vomit.
The woman looks like she has a little heart attack and has to sit down for a moment. "Please, child, calm yourself. I'm an old woman after all."
Are we at full health too now, or are we at just cured?
She has healed you guys.
Oh,
full
okay,
health.
perfect. Cool.
And what is this?
What is what, child?
The supply you seek in a week.
That's a great question. Thank you for asking. It would have been difficult for you to get the supplies without knowing what to get. I need 3 elephant toes, not the actual toe of an elephant, the flower. I need 1 night's bane and 3 betel blossoms. You might want to write those down.
Yeah.
No, elephant toe flower, not flow.
And 2, what was it?
I'm sorry, one more time. It was 2 betel blossoms.
Where do we find this?
That is a great question. There are some shops in the area that might carry it, but it will be very pricey. There are also several fields outside town, just to the south by the river, where you might be able to find these things.
Got it. In a week, you said.
Yes, within the week. And the 50 gold, do not forget. I did a 2-for-1 special instead of 50 apiece. 50 for the pair.
Oh, got it. And what
Just
was it that
because you were such a cutie. And she winks at you.
Me?
Yes, you.
I glare. What was the thing that you did to us that cursed us or whatever?
It's not a curse, it's a binding. If you look at your left arm, you see a tally mark. When you have 7 of those tally marks, which will pop up each morning, you will find yourself in unbearable pain, unable to move. And if it carries on too long, you will unfortunately come to an untimely demise.
It sounds like a curse.
It's not a curse, it's a binding. Eldath would never approve of the use of a curse.
Anyways, I leave.
Farewell, young man. And she kind of looks at your butt as you're walking out.
Yeah, so I just start heading out the door.
I'm just following him behind.
All right, as you guys are going out, you notice a giant turtle person praying in front of an altar with a kind of shady character walking around him in circles.
Oh, yeah, we know them.
Brothers and sisters, we are back.
We're cursed.
She pops her. Not a curse, a binding!
It's a curse.
Hey, welcome back. I'm gonna chuck one of the buns at him.
I appreciate the bun. I eat the bun.
They like your bun, Charlene.
Everyone loves the buns.
So I'm pretty hazy in the last like 12 hour, not 12 hours, last like 4 hours of what just happened. Was there a mouse involved?
Couple of them now, yeah. The big one, there's the little one, there's the one we squished.
Was it talking?
I think you were just really drunk last night.
We were fighting.
Sister,
Not talking. Okay, got it.
sister, where is the heretical icy thingy?
We sold them already. Here's your cut.
Your cut?
Dookie dude wanted to talk to you, Tankard, a couple days from now.
For what, sister?
Something about your dragon lady. I wasn't really listening. You know how nobility gets, they just ramble on.
No drink? Drinks?
Sounds good to me.
Drinks. Also, how far away is Wizards of the Plains?
Oh, it's not too far. You can probably make it there within 10, maybe 12 minutes, but it's definitely closed right now. It's like 11, 12 bells at night.
Oh, okay, never mind. Drink or two, right? We got nothing else. We got a bunch of money. Or 5, 6, 7, 8.
So at this point, you know that a mug half full is open. You also know that I can't remember what it's called. I made this map. How can I not remember? Enter Sandman. You know that they have a bar that's rocking all night and live music.
Was Mug half full the dive?
Yes.
I tell everyone I got a great place, class joint. Follow me.
You're missing out with Brastalica.
Who?
The band that's playing at Enter Sandman.
Aang doesn't know this.
No, no, he doesn't.
Yeah. So I guess I start walking towards my new favorite place in the world.
A mug half full. Everyone going with him?
Yeah, I'll tag along.
Yeah, yes.
Terrific. As you enter a mug half full, it is the diviest of dives you've ever seen. It looks like the support beams on the ceiling are rotting and about to let the roof fall in. The tables are worn and covered in sticky, you don't even want to know what. Every glass is still dusty, and every drink is served warm and strong. There are some rowdy people having a little bit of a fisticuffs match, cards being played at almost every table, and a very harried-looking barmaid running around getting slightly harassed and yelled at by a lot of people. She looks really frustrated.
Was that fisticuffs like an organized thing or just like a
No,
sporadic
they're just like angry about something and just beating each other.
I'm gonna go over and critique them.
Hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. I got this. Hold on. All right. Where is? All right. I'm gonna roll intimidation
yelling.
and then.
You're gonna walk into a bar and just try to intimidate the people that are fighting and drunk.
Hold your fist and bloodshed, brothers and sisters!
Not cool, Tancred.
They look startled and kind of walk away from each other and say, "Oh man, we don't want no trouble."
What hath happened to such a mess here?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What's the cause of all these disruptions?
I don't know. He said something about my sister, and one thing led to another. And look, it's none of your business, man. And they walk away and go sit at their tables, shooting angry glares at you every once in a while.
I glare at Tancred too and just say you ruined it.
I have stopped the massacre.
A massacre?
I mean, it was just a fist fight, but
I shake my head and start walking to the bar.
all right. You get up to the bar, and barkeep says, "What do you have?"
I don't care.
All right. He slings a mug of ale at you and says, "I'll be 2 copper."
Sure. Sounds good. What do you know about curses?
Not much. You might want to go talk to those fellows over at Wizards of the Plains, or I'm sure there's some people at the temple that might be able to remove a curse.
They cursed me.
Oh, no, is that Mistress Yan or whatever her name is?
Old, horny?
Yeah. It's not a curse, it's a binding.
It's a curse. Yeah, I drink.
All right. Are you guys doing? Is anybody else doing anything?
Actually, does either Angry or do I know about the all these ingredients like these flowers and nightbane?
Roll a nature check.
Nature check. Oh, I don't know.
You know nothing about them.
It's a flower.
Shit.
All right. Aang, roll a perception check for me.
Okay.
Or just what's your passive perception? That'll be
Passive
fine.
is 11.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything? You guys want to get a room? You guys just want to sit here and drink all night? Nope.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do I still have my key from Take Me In last time?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back and hit the hay then.
Okay. All right.
Why are you always behind me? You just dab me again. Don't trust it.
All right. Chrono, they offer you a room for 1 gold. Tancred, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see Angry just drinking and just start heading back to the Enter Sandman.
Okay. That'll be 5 silver when you get there. And Aang, you're staying there?
Yeah, I don't take any notice of them leaving.
Okay. Aang, go ahead and enter into the private GM chat on Discord.
Got it. Voice or just
Voice, yeah.
All right.
Mute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's garbage again. Every Monday at like 2. It's wonderful.
At least he's doing a job.
I wish we did it a little more often. Or at least go through actually all the shit at the same time instead of having every fucking day come by and pick up a different dumpster. Can anyone read lips? I said, can anyone read lips? See what's going on over there?
No. I'm not deaf enough to like learn those things. I just realized if me and like Angry just waited, then we could just probably pay 300.
Yeah.
Uh, mhm. I mean, I think that was the first ever casualty we had. Like me. Mhm. I mean, it's like late at night. I mean, midnight. So I don't think it's a good idea to have a music at night. Well, actually, never mind. I mean, if it's considered New York City, yeah. But do crickets live in this gigantic city?
They live in this one, so why not?
Man, I miss crickets actually. BRB.
Are they fucking done yet? So where are you house hunting for anyway? So where are you trying to move to? Is that bad?
Right?
Yeah, cool. Turns out there's a bunch of what the fuck? Where the stains in the roof come from?
Yeah. All right, Aang, you're still muted. I don't know if you mean to be.
Oh wait, it's already been downed.
All right, I'm here.
Oh yeah, interest rates tanked a month ago.
Yeah.
Damn. Already? It's only been a month.
No, it was
Okay, the stock market
zero.
took a huge hit. It dropped to the lowest point it's been in like 8 or 10 years. That's
Really?
about the time that interest rates just decided to crap out.
Yeah.
How
Like
about
negative
prices?
interest
Like,
rates almost. Price is still probably the same,
There's
but
some
interest
people
rates are
here.
low.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
back at it. Aang, are you going to your room now?
I'm gonna find a room because I don't think I have the fancy room anymore. What's the closest hotel to this one? Or
The closest one to you, I think, it's just a bed.
Yeah, he's gonna wander over there and try to get a room.
All right. As you walk in, there's a very wizened old man behind the counter. He looks up and he goes, "Customer!" And you can see that the place is a total dump. It looks like it's falling apart. It smells of rotten meat and mold. And he looks at you with this like hungry expression in his eyes and gratitude. Can I help
appreciates
you, sir?
I just need a bed.
I happen to offer just a bed. It's 2 copper.
Perfect.
Terrific. First door on the left. No key because there's no lock.
And then Aang asks what he knows about. Do you know anything about curses?
I can't say that I do. They know
Do you
about
know
that stuff
anything?
up at the temple, though.
They cursed me.
Oh,
how
then
about,
it wasn't a curse. It was a binding.
They keep saying that. And what about fancy mansions hiring people within town? You know about that?
Fancy mansions. That's I don't live on the fancy mansion side of town. I live here alone.
Got it.
Just a bed.
Got it. I go to the. Okay, cool. I go to the room, fall asleep.
Terrific. All right. It is a long rest. You will get your health back. You're not dead.
I'm done, Darth Vader.
All right.
Oh, we didn't level up, did we?
No.
Okay.
No. All right. So when you all wake up, Tancred, you wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to take on the day. Jarleen, you feel the same. A little stiff in your joints, but that's okay because you're used to that. Chrono, you groggily drag yourself out of bed. You had a little bit too much to drink last night. But Aang, when you wake up, on the floor right next to you, you see a giant bed bug. It comes up just past your thigh.
You get a pet
Let's
too.
just roll initiative.
That'd be it right there. All right, what do you roll?
7.
7. Well, the bed bug's a little bit faster than you. It's gonna go ahead and try to take a bite out of you. I'm assuming an 8 does not hit.
8 does not hit.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, this is gonna be full unarmed, just trying to stomp it as much as I can. Ugh.
It does not hit. That does hit.
Smash, smash, smash.
All right. He takes another bite at you. I'm assuming a 12 does not hit.
12 does not hit.
All right, go ahead.
Now he's just screaming. That was a 1.
What's that, Chrono? Did you sleep at It's Just a Bed? Okay, then no.
That was a natural 1.
All right, Aang, as you try to stomp on him, you end up twisting your ankle. And you take 2.
I scream louder. It's like I yell for the. I try to hit it one more time. And I yell for the innkeep, like innkeep.
That's a hit. All right, it's dead.
I just drive my fist through its head and like against the ground, and it finally stops moving.
It does. As you splatter it, blood just kind of flies out everywhere because it was engorged from feeding all night. It covers you and parts of the room in just this inky reddish black goo.
Do I have a bed bite? Do I have a bed or bug bite on me?
You do. You notice a rather large bed bug bite around your ankle that you just happened to sprain.
Am I poisoned again?
No.
No more diseases.
Well, let's see. Do you get Lyme disease? No, I'm kidding. That'd be a tick.
All right. I gather my belongings and also the bed bug and walk to the front desk.
As you approach, the old man goes, "Oh, I knew at least I thought I had a bed bug problem, but I didn't know it was this big.
A bedbug problem or like a singular bedbug problem?
I mean, I've had a person or two complain about bed bugs in the past. Well, let's see. When was the last time I had a customer? And he's lost in thought.
I asked him if he knows anything about those flowers I'm supposed to find.
Flowers? I don't know about flowers. I just know about beds.
I tell you need to make this right, or bad things are going to happen.
Roll intimidation. He looks and says, "Please, please don't hurt a poor old man."
Do it.
Don't care about that. Make it right.
What do you want? What do you want from me?
What can you give me?
All I have is 2 copper.
Perfect.
And he hands you the 2 copper, and you can tell from his look that he's going to go hungry again.
I put the bed bug on the table. Like, this should keep you fed.
I love it.
Yeah,
all right.
And then I'm leaving. I'm heading towards the Wizards of the Plain.
All right. So that's going to take you a little while to get there. Tancred, what are you up to?
Yeah, probably going to the Wizard of the Plains as well.
Okay. It'll take you a little while to get there. Jarlene, what are you doing?
I'm not sure. Come back to me. Pass.
Okay. Chrono, what are we doing? Okay. So you walk into Hammer Time, and you see a large an orc standing behind the counter. He says, "Hi, I'm Mike Charlie. What can I do for you?" Well, let's take a peek at my inventory here. I don't know what you want. You look like a light armor wearing kind of fool. I pity those fools. I don't happen to have any light inventory other than what you've already mentioned here in my armor, or in my inventory. However, I do have some weapons. Oh, sorry, my throat's a little sore from all this talking. Let's see, I happen to have blowgun darts, if you have a blowgun. For some reason, I have some bagpipes. I'm not sure why. I have a miner's pick, a portable ram, a vicious dagger, and some wood carving tools. Call it 7 and it'll be a deal. Always a pleasure. And the wife still appreciates the stuff you've traded to me. Will do. Have a great day. And thanks for visiting Hammer Time. All right, as you're on your way over to the pointy end, Aang and Tancred wind up at Wizards of the Plain about the same time.
Oh, Dragon Man.
Brother,
Nope, not your brother. What are you doing here?
I am here to ask about question of these ingredients.
Oh, see, I'm here to break a curse, so we're here for different reasons. So I walk in.
As you guys walk in, there's a very imperious-looking man behind the desk. Very tall, almost regal, but a little bit too full of himself to give off that air of friendliness that a king should. Got a long red beard and short cropped hair. And he looks at you over a set of glasses pinched to his nose and says, What do you want?
How do you break a curse?
How do you break a curse, my boy? One does not just go about breaking curses. You must study the curse, gather the ingredients, and then have a practitioner of the arcane arts remove the curse, if it's even possible.
What if it's not a curse, but a
What do you
binding?
mean? Oh, a
What if
binding! It's the same process.
How much is it?
I'd have to see the curse.
How many ingredients?
I'd have to see the curse.
How do I describe the curse binding, whatever it is, to him?
As you show him your arm, he immediately understands. Ah, it's the week-long countdown binding. It's not very well named, but that's what it is. Yes.
Specific name.
Well, it's a very specific curse. I've seen this once or twice. Let me guess. You went to the temple.
That was sick.
Yes, it's a fair story. They've got a corner on the market for healing. No one else in town does it, but I digress. That's a pricey one. It looks like it'll cost me, if you include ingredients, my usual fee, about 600 gold.
Oh, you are a thief, sir.
I don't think you realize how much just Night Blossom is.
Do you sell elephant toe or knight's bane or bell, anything?
I do have 2 elephant toe. That would cost you about 100 gold.
Do you need anyone punched?
The list of people I want punched is endless.
Give me the list.
Brother,
What was that, Tancred?
brother, I will pretend I haven't seen this. I'm gonna pretend I have not heard this situation.
Okay.
He writes down a list of 3 names.
So if I deal with this, you'll deal with me.
If you punch each of these people square in the face as hard as you can, and then yes, I will trade you the 2 elephant's toes.
No, I need like this whole thing fixed.
That's all I have.
No, I need you to fix this.
Well, then the list will be a lot longer.
How much longer?
He hands you a list of 6 names. One of them being Captain Joe of the Captain's Guard. One of them being Mike Charlie from the Hammer Time. And the other 4 you're not familiar with.
Hypothetically, where would I find all these other ingredients?
Out in the field outside of town. Or you can try some of the other shops in town.
Okay. I thank him for the list, and I'm going to start weighing my options.
All right, Tancred, what are you doing?
I'm probably gonna just head out and start heading to the field then.
Okay. Charlene, what are you up to?
I'm gonna head over to Hoof and Hay and see if I can get a good mount or anything to ride.
All right. As you approach the Hoof and the Hay, the pleasant smell of hay is kind of dampened by the smell of manure, which you'd expect, and the horse hair flying through the air is pretty prevalent because they must be brushing a lot of horses. As you approach, you see a young stable boy who asks you, "Oh, good day, sir. What can I do for you?"
Hey there. I'm looking for something sturdy. What you got?
He let sir go. I had a whole thing on that. Sturdy. Well, I don't like to ask this, but about what do you weigh, friend?
A lot.
I don't know if I have a mount that can hold you, but I know my master is going to a horse trading exposition expo. He could probably pick something up for you.
Do you have a wagon?
Yes, I do sell wagon. Oh, you're not there. Shut up.
No, I'm not there. I'm just
asking. We could probably pick up a draft horse or an elephant.
Elephant. All right, I'm into this.
Yes. Let me go grab my master and see what we can work out. And he brings out an old hunchbacked man who's obviously been working the farm for a long time. And he walks up and says, "My name's Roger. How can I help you, friend?"
I'll give you 5 gold to whip the stable boy first off.
5 gold for what?
To whip him.
But what do you do?
10 gold.
I'm a man of honor. I do not attack people for no reason.
20 gold.
I'm sorry, I cannot be bought.
20 gold and some donuts.
I do love donuts. Roll persuasion.
You thought I passed that by. Maybe.
He's not feeling very
Maybe.
persuaded. All right. He says, make it 3 donuts.
Done.
He pulls out a whip and beats the boy with it.
All right.
Okay.
Now, what can I do for you, madam?
I heard you're picking up some elephants. I'm going to go to a trade expo
Didn't
soon.
have a plan on picking up elephants, but I could acquire some.
They're quite heavy.
They're quite expensive.
I need something to ride. My feet hurt.
Well, I could pick up an elephant for somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 gold.
3,000 gold?
That's 3 with 3 zeros.
When's that expo?
Well, I'll be back in 2 weeks.
I'll see you in 2 weeks then.
All right. I will work on procuring an elephant for you in 2 weeks. All right, Chrono, by this point, you've reached the pointy end. All right. You walk in, and there's a young lady behind the desk. Hi, my name's Belle. How can I help you, sir? What you got that's pointy? Just kidding. Well, let's see. Let me consult my inventory here. I don't want that. Don't want that. Well, I happen to have. What's your price range looking like, sir? Well, do you happen to have a crossbow? A crossbow? Okay. Well, I have some bolts that are especially strong, but if you don't have a crossbow, there's not much use there. I've got a horn of blasting that would allow you to deafen some people, but there's a chance it might blow up. They're a little bit temperamental. I've got a couple trident here of fish command. I do have one vicious crossbow left too. A vicious crossbow. Well, let me tell you, that one will range about 380. Well, it's quite vicious. What it does is it increases the